Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning from WSFM.
I'm Finn.
And I'm Dallas.
Did you know we are in National Safe Sun Week? National Safe Sun Week is observed annually during the week before Memorial Day. As Americans prepare to enjoy Memorial Day weekend and embrace the start of summer, health professionals seek to raise awareness of the best practices to follow when it comes to sun exposure, ensuring that everyone remains safe as they enjoy the spoils of the warm weather, due to the sun's damage and skin cancer affecting people of all skin tones. So, this coming weekend, when you're out watching the annual New Franklin Memorial Day Parade, make sure to cover up or use some sunscreen to remain safe.
Attention BBQ Club members. Our Grilled Banana Split meeting will be next Wednesday, May 28th, immediately after school. Please make sure to sign up by the end of the day this Friday to attend. Sign-ups are posted in room 118. You only sign up and pay. You do not bring anything to share. BBQ Club, get your license to grill.
Any new members who are interested in playing on the girls' tennis team next year can meet in the cafeteria after school today for a half-hour informational meeting with Coach Burris.
Due to lack of interest, the Key Club will not be participating in the Memorial Day Parade on Monday. And next up will be Elizabeth with the sports.
Good morning, Panther fans. Huge congratulations to the girls' varsity softball team on their win last night to make them district champions. Way to go, girls. Tonight, your girls and boys varsity track team is heading to Salem for the district track meet. You can check the MHS Panther Sports Twitter account at Akron MHS Sports to get information on time changes, scores, play highlights, and more. Go Panthers! And now, back over to Dallas and Finn.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Happy birthday today to Evan Beresford, Dragon Lukic, and Caleb Timms Jones.
Today's lunch is a choice of sweet and sour chicken with steamed rice, or grilled chicken Alfredo, garlic toast, and your choice of fruit, vegetable, and milk. And tomorrow's breakfast will be a choice of variety breakfast options with your choice of fruit, juice, and milk.
Thank you from WSFM. Signing off.
I'm Dallas.
And I'm Finn.
Have a great day.